Welcome to Cabrini Green Legal Aid's I Am Somebody Benefit Virtual Event Program. I'm Steve Fuss, the Interim Executive Director at CGLA.
And I'm Cynthia Cornelius, CGLA's Director of Programs.
We're delighted that you could join us this afternoon. For more than a decade, I've been fortunate enough to attend the I Am Somebody Benefit, our annual celebration of our clients and impact. CGLA has been serving our communities for some 48 years now, and over the last 12 years, I've witnessed CGLA's growth firsthand as an attorney volunteer, board member, and interim executive director. Today, CGLA is recognized as a statewide leader in supporting low-income individuals negatively impacted by the criminal justice system. Our client-centered, multifaceted service delivery model ensures that through legal services and social support, individuals, families, and communities are strengthened and justice has a voice. We come together every year to celebrate this profound impact. It's hard to believe that it's been 2 years since we last gathered safely in person at the Chicago Board of Trade. So very much has changed since then for individuals and families, for communities, for our clients, and for the entire CGLA community. We interact differently, we live differently, but one thing hasn't changed. CGLA's collective commitment to giving justice a voice remains steadfast. Thank you for joining us this afternoon and for standing with us as we work collectively to enhance our service delivery model, expand access to resources for our clients, and work tirelessly to demand equitable justice for our most vulnerable populations.
This afternoon, we'll introduce you to members of the CGLA community, including our clients, our staff, and our partners who make our work possible. You'll have an opportunity to learn more about the breadth of our work, hear from this year's honorees recognized for their partnership, and connect with Martin, our Charles V. Hogren Courage and Character Award recipient, a man whose journey to justice is inspiring and whose voice really deserves to be heard.
We hope you'll be as inspired as we are working with our clients and the community every day. As you watch our I Am Somebody program, we encourage you to support our work by texting somebody to 91999. Your donations enable our work, providing access to justice, advocating for positive change, challenging systemic issues, and amplifying the voices of everyone we serve.
This event was made possible by our generous partners, some of whom you'll be hearing from throughout today's program. We thank them for joining us as we collectively reimagine justice to create lasting change and a more just, equitable future for all of Illinois. And now, I have the pleasure to introduce you to CGLA's Director of Human Resources and Operations, Victoria Spires.
Although we wish we were gathering with you in person today, we're so grateful to have been able to keep our virtual doors open throughout the pandemic and look forward to a time when it will be safe to meet with clients, partner organizations, and all of our supporters in person. When the pandemic began in March of 2020, CGLA was able to pivot to online intake services for our clients, despite the 3 help desks we serve at the Daly Center, Markham Courthouse, and the Juvenile Courthouse being closed. We have been able to continue representing clients at their court dates for record relief hearings via Zoom. And we have continued to provide Know Your Rights presentations and records relief summits for Cook and Champaign counties virtually, among many other important services we've been able to provide in this new virtual workspace. We were only able to continue serving our clients in so many ways because of our staff, their demonstration of commitment, and their dedication to our mission, as always under these very difficult circumstances of a global pandemic. CGLA is fortunate to have an extended network of partners who've worked closely with us to enable our services during this difficult time. These partnerships have allowed us to stand apart in the legal community, whether partners are fierce advocates for our clients, breaking barriers by providing employment opportunities or social support, or serve as an expert counsel for our organization. Each role is invaluable. To that end, I'd like to introduce to you the 2021 Spirit of Generosity awardee Neal Gerber Eisenberg, whose leadership and counsel helped us navigate the complex impact of COVID-19 on the very important functions of our organization. After a long history of partnering with CGLA to provide employment counsel. With their support, CGLA safeguarded our employees who led the charge in serving our clients every day. Accepting on behalf of Neal Gerber Eisenberg, please welcome Sonya Rosenberg.
The partnership started with just some employment questions here or there about 7 years ago. Over the past 7 years, we've put in literally hundreds of hours in supporting CGLA from the employment front. The pandemic has presented completely unprecedented challenges to employers, CGLA included. So based on the latest guidance, we work together with the organization to ensure that it can provide a safe workspace and in-person space for its employees and for its visitors. We're really purposeful in the organizations that we select, and we achieve results for our clients. And when we look for organizations to partner with, the mission that drives these organizations and what they do in the community is extremely important for us. So what CGLA does with respect to criminal justice speaks to our attorneys, and that's the reason that we've provided the hours that we have to the organization. And at the same time, it's consistent with my firm's involvement in the community in general and in mission-driven organizations like CGLA that actually make a difference with people who are impacted in a real way and achieves results for them. So that means a lot to our attorneys, that means a lot to our firm, and it feels wonderful to support an organization like this.
Congrats again, Neal Gerber Eisenberg. Thank you for being part of our CGLA community. And to each of you tuning in, you too are part of this community. A community of individuals, community organizations, law firms, corporations, foundations, and supporters who believe in giving justice a voice. Seeking justice for marginalized communities has been a task that many have taken on. But why does CGLA stand out from the rest? It's simple. It's because of our clients. It's because over time, and under the guidance of transformational leaders, CGLA made a bold choice. A choice to focus on serving individuals who are negatively impacted by their involvement with the criminal justice system. People who deserve justice despite their past and their criminal records. It could be the single mother of 5 children who was denied admission into the Housing Authority's voucher program based on a misdemeanor conviction. Or the man who is determined to better himself, but whose life has been filled with poverty, abuse, trauma, and conviction. Or even the young adolescent who ran from the police because they were scared. Any of these individuals could be the person sitting next to you on the brown line, your neighbor, friend, or even a family member. And each one deserves justice. CGLA sees them, hears them, and partners with them. Records relief is often the first step in achieving justice for our clients. We're also fortunate to have the resources and commitment to provide additional social support through our Client Support Services team of social workers, who address instabilities that our clients face, like access to safe housing, visitation and child support, as well as job training and access to educational opportunities. In fact, the social support services we provide often make for the most persuasive mitigation case if a prosecutor challenges the client's petition to have their record expunged. Our clients are eager and ready for change, and organizations like the Second Chance Business Coalition ensure that clients have access to gainful employment even in the presence of a criminal or expunged record. We would like to recognize the Second Chance Business Coalition's efforts to give those negatively impacted by the criminal justice system a second chance at a career, and their commitment to creating a just future for our clients by presenting them with this year's Bill Leslie Visionary Award. Initiated by JPMorgan Chase, the Second Chance Business Coalition began in Chicago with community workforce development agencies and CGLA partnering to secure the training and FDIC waivers that clients with criminal records need to work at a financial institution.
I'd like to thank the Cabrini Green Legal Aid for this wonderful honor of the Bill Leslie Visionary Award. It's partnerships like this that can help break down barriers, that can help employ 70 million ex-felons. Everyone deserves a second chance, and 70 million ex-felons have a hard time getting jobs, and we all know that jobs bring dignity, household formation, better social outcomes. So we're gratified that 35 companies have taken on, joined the Second Chance Business Coalition, which can take this effort national, share best practices, and do a great job helping our returning citizens. So again, I want to thank you for the terrific award. Keep on doing this work. It's very important for the future of America. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Monique Baptiste, Head of Jobs and Skills for Global Philanthropy at JPMorgan Chase. And on behalf of all of us at JPMorgan Chase, including our Chairman and CEO, Jamie Dimon, we thank Cabrini Green Legal Aid for this honor and for your continued partnership to break down barriers to employment facing individuals with criminal backgrounds here in Chicago and around the country. We know that 70 million Americans have some type of criminal record that oftentimes stands in the way of them securing good jobs. These are individuals that deserve and want to work and really deserve a second chance. It's with the help of Cabrini Green Legal Aid that JPMorgan Chase has been able to launch community-based hiring models that expand opportunity for individuals in Chicago with criminal backgrounds to create greater job connections for them in our firm. This model has been so successful, we're now taking it to markets across the country in cities like Columbus, Ohio, Phoenix, Arizona, and Wilmington, Delaware. And CGLA has been right there beside us, sharing what you've learned with legal partners in each of these communities to ensure each community's success. It takes strong collaboration like this between business leaders, nonprofit partners like CGLA, and government in order to scale efforts and make lasting, meaningful change. This is also why we helped found the Second Chance Business Coalition this year, which is a collaboration of 35 major companies who are all committed to expanding opportunities to employment for individuals with criminal backgrounds. Together, we're able to share best practices and resources and expand partnerships with organizations like CGLA to ensure that we're providing job opportunities, career pathways for individuals with criminal backgrounds, while also strengthening communities and local economies. The Second Chance Business Coalition is honored to be the 2021 recipient of the Bill Leslie Visionary Award. Providing second chances to people with criminal backgrounds gives individuals a sense of dignity that they deserve and allows them the opportunity to provide for their families, support their communities, and help companies like ours grow and find the best talent wherever it exists. Together, we will continue our efforts to create a truly inclusive economy. We could not do this work were it not for organizations like CGLA. So thank you for your partnership. And we are truly, truly honored to accept this award.
We are grateful that corporations like JPMorgan Chase and the other coalition members are championing inclusive hiring, a powerful way to break the cycle of economic hardship, poverty, and incarceration that for too long has plagued under-resourced communities. As Brandon shared earlier, it is a sad reality when young people become involved with the criminal legal system. And how they become involved varies vastly on a case-by-case situation. But all too often, the impact for these young people lasts far too long. Most people carry the misconception that it was just something I did when I was a kid. Surely it won't impact me now as an adult. And this statement couldn't be further from the truth. For some youth, the consequences don't even become noticeable or real until they are ready for a promotion at their long-term job or applying for a new job that requires a background check, and they are denied. Denied even though they have a stable work history, are eager and motivated to work, and ready for greater responsibilities. In 2018, CGLA launched its Emerging Adults program after repeatedly noticing the overwhelming need to support individuals whose early mistakes continue to deter them from achieving their potential. Over the last 3 years, I have been lucky to witness firsthand that moment when a client no longer feels hopeless, when their resilience is matched with CGLA's legal service and social support. It translates to a new beginning for them. This moment is priceless and fuels my passion and commitment for this work, for CGLA, and for our clients with juvenile records. Up next, you'll have the pleasure of hearing from one of our clients, Martin L., this year's Charles V. Hogren Courage and Character Awardee. The man you hear from today is not the same youth who made a wrong decision decades ago. Martin has evolved into a man characterized by his resilience, humility, and determination. He is a man that I proudly advocated for and stood by as we helped to open doors for his future. Today, he has the ability to walk through them and continue to dream big.
Back when I was 16 years old, I was hanging with the wrong people. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and my life changed. And on a Thursday night, around 10 p.m., I ended up in jail. I almost went to jail for life. I just knew that when I came out, I had to do better. I had to be better for my family, for everybody, for myself. As soon as I came out, I went straight to high school, got a high school diploma. I went to college, got a college degree. I have a culinary arts degree. I have an associate's in applied science. I just knew that I was limited to my abilities in anything and everything that I can do. I felt like I couldn't progress, and I know I had the opportunity to make it even farther than I was making it. So I reached out several times to several different people. And then I came up to Cabrini Green Legal Aid, and they investigated the charges, and they found out that they could expunge it. And so they took the case on. It was a long 2 year process, but it got done, and now I feel like I can advance. I've always wanted to help other people out too. I wanted them to know where there's a will, there's a way. Never give up, never stop trying. There are people out there that will help you. Cabrini Green Legal Aid is definitely one of those places. And they help people like me who have gone through traumatic situations, who have been at the wrong place at the wrong time and need people's help. And by supporting Cabrini Green Legal Aid, you not only just support them, but you're supporting the people that need the help. There's kids out there right now that don't know which way to look. And I was one of those kids. And I'm very grateful and thankful that they were here for me when I needed them.
Wow. I don't know about you, but after hearing Martin's story, I am touched. Touched by the fact that he did not let one act define him. How he knew that there was more to his life than a consequential decision. He wanted better for himself, and he made it happen. Thank you again, Martin, for sharing your story with us. We can't wait to see what more is in store for you. We are here today for Martin and each of the 8,000 individuals that CGLA serves each year. We are here to give them hope, to help them overcome barriers, and to give justice a voice. To do that, we need your help. Every dollar raised today allows CGLA to support individuals, families, and communities. We work to ensure some of the most basic needs are met for our clients. Access to housing, increased economic stability through living wage employment, job training, and access to educational opportunities and strengthened families. It is only when these standards are met that then our communities can begin to work towards an equitable and just future for all. So consider investing in CGLA and join forces with us to continue giving justice a voice. Don't forget about our challenge gift. All this week, for every $5,000 we raise, generous CGLA board member Christian Chemnitz will give us an additional $1,000 up to $50,000. Help us secure the $10,000 challenge gift by making your gift today. Thank you.
Giving justice a voice means hope. Second chances is very important for our communities nowadays.
When we go to the communities and tell them know your rights and do the things that we do, we are the voices. So when we go down to Springfield, we know what we're trying to fight for.
What does reimagining justice look like? I think about when I caught my case. I was 27 years old. Meeting people on the leadership council at that point in time, I was in college at Roosevelt University, and it was still that I'm meeting other people who are still encouraging me to move forward. So, finished college, I got my first graduate degree, then I went and got a second graduate degree. Through all of that, it was encountering people, but also the leadership council saying, hey, this is something that we can show other people can be done because, oh, I went to prison. Well, I went to prison and I graduated from Roosevelt University, the Adler School of Professional Psychology, and Northwestern University. I graduated from a Tier 1 university. So if I can go to prison and graduate from there, you can do whatever it is you're planning to do. You just need to keep meeting the right people to encourage you to do it. And that's part of what we do when we meet people coming in to CGLA.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We know it is not always easy to make virtual events like these a priority, but we are grateful that you made it a priority, that you continue to stand with us and support the work of CGLA. If you've already donated, thank you very much for your support. You are helping us continue to stand alongside people like Martin. If you have not already done so, please feel free to visit our I Am Somebody event page or text somebody to 91999 at your convenience, or better yet, right now.
We're looking forward to continuing to work with all of you to remove barriers, expand economic opportunities for individuals whose access to resources are limited, and strengthen family bonds to ensure growth and connection. Together, we are reimagining justice to bring equity and access to communities that for too long were underserved and overlooked. Congratulations once again to all of our honorees, and many thanks to all of our partners. We hope to see you all in person in the spring.